Good morning. Going live this November Tuesday. Good morning, good morning. All right, I got my heart mug, my, my teal nails. How is everyone? Happy day. Whew. Traveled last night, so I slept in a little bit, but I'm here. I'm fully here. We're going to be doing, this is Tuesday Talk in Tarot. I'm Lisa Mehta. And today we're talking about gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. And yes, because it is Thanksgiving week, so I thought let's just hop on in the society cultural vibe we've got going on here for the theme for this week. Plus, you can really never have enough gratitude. And I realized I never have really stopped personally and thought about what gratitude means to me, thought about how it connects to wealth and success and happiness and joy. And I'm really happy I did because I got to discover a few things that I think have shifted my own perspective of gratitude and the importance of it, the attitude of it, and why. Because, there are so many things about gratitude out there, and it's like how important it is. And I often talk about gratitude being the highest vibrating frequency, but I never really talk about, well, what does that mean and why does that matter? So, what's up? Today's Tuesday. We're going to be talking about gratitude. If you're joining me, Cooking with Laura joined. Hey, I would love to hear from you. Just give me a comment or just say hi. Um, and maybe even write in what is one thing that you are grateful for. You know, I think I can put that, what is one thing you're grateful for, here in the comments. What is one thing you are grateful for? Let's see how that goes here. All right, boom. I think I can even pin it. Boom, pin. All right. Hello, hello. If you're joining me, we're talking about gratitude today. Let me put that here on this one. What is one thing you are grateful for? Boom. Pin it. Pin it. Pin it. All these technologies. All right. So let's see. We are going to pick cards in a little bit, so stay until the end. I'm going to be pulling the medicine card, the animal medicine cards today because I didn't take them on my trip and I missed them. So I'm back now in this DC area and I'm psyched to do that. All right, here we go. Gratitude. Whew. So I think the biggest thing I would take away from all of what I listened to Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, Brene Brown, some random other people, this monk guy. I mean, because I had a whole train ride last night from New York back to DC, and I was like, just let me hear what other people are saying. What are they talking about? Because I was like really wanting to release, open my own perspective on gratitude and not just keep it where I knew it to be, which is in this one little place of gratitude is an attitude. It's really important. It's the highest frequency vibrating emotion and way that you can be moving through the world, and anything that's vibrating that high is going to attract the same to you. And this is what I really learned. Okay, I started with an appreciation meditation, which happened to be something completely separate. That it's a 4-part series that I'm doing for relationship pillars, and appreciation came up in that as one of the pillars, and I was like, I really like that. And I started just to pick up one major thing around my own my own perspective with the word gratitude. I think over the years being a coach and over the years being in this industry, I think the word gratitude started to lose its potency or something. I think I got a little like annoyed with it is the wrong word, but just like diluted. It became diluted. So when I heard this the word appreciation, I don't know, I perked up a little. It was just like, oh wait, appreciation and gratitude And then I also later added grace, the word grace. So let's start with just appreciation and just the fact that I feel like someone who moves through life appreciating little things. And I think that's the key here, is to start to look at life in an with an appreciation lens. And I guess that's the big thing I wanted to kind of hold here, is that appreciation, gratitude, it's a lens. It's a choice in which you're choosing to look at life through this lens, meaning you are turning your knobs to see what is working for you, what is good, what you enjoy, what brings you joy, versus the opposite of that. That's not being in gratitude. That's not holding and putting on the lens of your life to see the things that are working for you, the things that are good. Um, oh, hey, Ronnie. Good morning, La Sagonia. What is something that you are grateful for? I wanted to open that up as a pinned comment for today, since I'm talking about gratitude. And I'm asking that question because I realize in all of my years, I've really done only a gratitude practice, maybe once or twice. And there's that keyword practice. I was interviewed this last week on this beautiful, beautiful, hey Hassan, like Queen Summit. And one of the questions that she asked me, because she said, I see you call yourself a mind mastery coach. So what's the difference between mind mastery and mindset to you? And I was like, I love this question so much. And it's kind of going to come back to this practice piece. I feel that mind mastery is the practice of mindset. So having a mindset, it's like, we can all throw in an affirmation once in a while. We can all have a moment of gratitude once in a while. But the training of it, the practice of it, that's the mastery of something. When it starts to become who you are and not something you have to remind yourself on a constant basis to do. Although, even when you have mastery, I think there's always a humbling moment to remember, to remember, to remember, to remember. And that was a huge word I have here. I have a few words in my notes that are in big letters, and one is practice and one is remember. Because as I'm listening to all these awesome thought leaders, I'm thinking, wow, they're saying all the same stuff in a completely different way. And it's so simple. But the real kind of underlying thing of it all is to remember. And here's an example. Or here's an idea of like remembering to, or training yourself to shift little things. So you're sitting there waiting for an elevator and you feel yourself frustrated. Why not use that moment instead to come up with 3 gratitudes, or to train yourself in moments of waiting, in moments where you're frustrated, like let's say you're stuck in traffic. How can you start to use your everyday moments to bring more gratitude in by stopping? Oh, what were those words? Stop, look, or listen. Stop, listen, and do. So stopping, this was one of the guys here. Yeah, stop, look, and do. And there it is again, stop. You got to remember to stop, though. I mean, I can sit here and tell you a million different systems and techniques to do, but if you don't remember, so how do we remember? We have to get into that practice. That's why it's in big letters over here. Hi, Shama. Grateful for the wisdom to pause and breathe. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Actually, I did want to take a moment today. I don't often do this on these Tuesday talks because I'm all into talking. I wanted to take a moment and have all of us breathe into our hearts. So let's do that. Shama, thank you for that reminder. So just place your hand on your heart. There are so many things already in this moment to be grateful for. So take a deep breath in. You can close your eyes if you'd like. I like to breathe in my mouth. It takes fuller breaths that way, and breathing out. And just take this stopping and breathing moment to pause, just to breathe the breath, to be grateful for the breath of life. Inhaling in. Feel that gentle rise of the inhale. And when you come down with the exhale, breathing out gratitude. Just breathing in again, opening up, pausing in this moment with whatever you're doing to really just be grateful for breath, for life, for the ability to just take in more oxygen. Breathe in, breathing out gratitude. And on this next inhale, I'd love for you to breathe in and really bring to mind something that you're grateful for. It can be something super small, it could be something big, it could be whatever it is. It's an infinite list that you can make. And just breathe that gratitude in. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my flavored coffee that I brought back from New York this morning that I was so excited to get to drink. I'm grateful to be here with my mom. I'm grateful for this warm environment that I'm sitting in. And just take one more breath in. We're going to have 20 seconds of silence. So just really take a moment to be with your breath. Go. Beautiful, beautiful. And how amazing, and I can just feel that moment already, just the way that a breath can just do so many recalibration and wonders. I mean, I'm just like already slower. And I have so many like kind of points around gratitude, and one of them really is about slowing down and being present. I think one like the pop thought that came in this research, if you want to call it research, was that gratitude can't really be there in the same moment in yourself and in your mind as resentment and anger. So if you think about, and maybe even some other of the lower vibrating emotions, so gratitude is such a great medicine to live in. It's such a great, like I said, lens and attitude. These are the words that I'm choosing right now in my life to hold gratitude. It's a lens, it's an attitude, it's a choice, actually. It's the choice to see what is working, what is great and full in your life. What is great? What is full? As in GREAT. What is full as in FULL? What is grateful in your life? Sheryl Crow has a quote, "It's not getting what you want, it's wanting what you get." Love that. So it kind of boggled my mind, but not really, how many people that I was listening to on YouTube or wherever, down whatever rabbit hole I went to, they all kind of said one similar thing too, which was very fascinating to me. But so simple, okay? This isn't anything that's going to blow your mind, but it's probably going to blow your mind, okay? You think that you have to be happy first and then you'll be grateful because you're like, let me make the money first and be grateful for it. Let me have my health and be grateful for it. And it's like, flip that around, everyone. Reverse it, flip it, smack it. It's just, you must be grateful and those things will come. You must be grateful and you will be happy. And yeah, so simple, because here we go again. Okay, so to be grateful, what do I have to do? To remember. I have to remember to wear the lens. How do I remember? I create a practice. How do you create a practice? Make something up for you, like a gratitude journal. I heard this today. One person said that when the clock turns 1, 2, 3, 4, so 12:34, their alarm is set to stop and to say 4 things they're grateful for. So little things that you can do throughout your day. I mean, this morning in preparation for this, I haven't done this in a long time. I woke up after my meditation. I sat there and quieted my mind, and I said, maybe I came up with like 10 things I'm grateful for. And I was like, that felt really good. And there were some things I said twice actually, and I was like, okay, extra grateful. And then I realized, pick something that is totally random, totally small and possibly insignificant, but so in your moment, in your environment that matters right now. Thank you for all the hearts, by the way, whoever's doing that. I'm loving them. I'm feeling grateful for this beautiful community. I just want to say I am so grateful for all of you that have been with me on this journey to grow Metamorfize. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. To grow Next Level Manifestors. Thank you, because each of you is like this beautiful part of my beach that I'm growing, my sand grains that create a beach. So yeah, I'm going to repeat that it's very hard to be in anger and resentment when you're in gratitude. So that's like a really important thing. And and another like kind of reframe is like be in gratitude first and then happiness comes. And it's a training. And this is another thing. I'm gonna kind of like flip something I heard today and like I'm gonna metamorphize it real quick here. Think about the things in your life that and I don't want to forget to say that. That was a big one for me. Hold on. Think about the things think about in your life how easily the places that you are grateful, that you say thank you very quickly, right? It's usually when somebody gifts you something, or when it comes, when you have, let's just call it a gift. Let's say it's really easy when someone gifts you something to say thank you, which is an act of appreciation, which is an act of gratitude. So why is it so hard for us to think about every single day as a gift? Every single thing as a gift. We start to dilute our own experience of our own life inside of this environment. We start literally taking things for granted. And if we can come back to the essence of that breath being the gift of life, the gift of today, then we could probably tune into gratitude, appreciation, and grace quicker and in that more training aspect. What do you think about that? That's something I kind of came up with listening to everything. Gratitude and gift. Because, okay, so then that led me to think about the word thank you. Good morning, Jamal. So up until yesterday on the train, I had often thought of one of the most powerful prayers that we can ever have is help me. Which is true. Help me is a beautiful prayer, is a moment when you say help me, is you're literally humbling and asking for guidance, which opens the portal to you seeing something differently, beautiful. I think the second more potent prayer is thank you, because that means you're coming from a place of grace and gratitude in your life. So everything that's coming your way and you're grateful for it. I have to say I have a little pet peeve in my life. I'm pretty sensitive to noticing people's, if they say thank you for little things, big things. And maybe I'm overly thanky. Overly thanky. I don't know. But I say thank you a lot. And I think that it's a really great practice because it's about value. It's about valuing people. Gratitude is about valuing, period. But to value simple things, even this pencil, I value. If you've ever traveled and been to countries that water is something you can't drink, or there's no toilet paper, and they do things differently, which isn't bad. It's just that if there's moments that I have stopped when I've come back from those places and reminded myself, like, the water is coming out of my faucet and I can drink it. And I have a lot of gratitude for water and, sunshine, being able to just Be grateful for the little things. Bringing thank you really close to the front of your tongue. Where overly thank then, if you have to in the beginning, if as a practice. Thank people for everything. Appreciate them. I've actually really, really gotten into the practice of just saying to my friends, like, I appreciate you. That I love that sentence, and I love hearing that sentence because it comes down to value. We want the people to know that we value them. I talk to things. I talk to everything. I talked to this cup today because I've been away from it, and I was like, "Hey, heart mug, I missed you." That missing something is valuing it. I miss you. Thank you. You're so cute. It reminds me of me drinking love every morning. All right. I think we're going to get into the cards, so you can start dropping some numbers here if you want to have a medicine card, an animal medicine card. The last thing I'm going to say is, how many times have you heard the story that rich people who have everything, hey Michael, good morning, rich people who have everything are still unhappy? It's because you must have the gratitude first, and the joy comes with that. If you're grateful first for every little thing, then you are living in grace and joy. And then what you have is just what you have. It's a thing. It's just another thing to be grateful for. And actually, gratitude will magnify gratitude. So we full circle back to my original thing, which is if it's the highest vibrating emotion, then it will magnify itself out. All right. So let's see here. I think I got everything. Gratitude is a medicine, and it will help you move through things faster. Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. We have to cover this because I know that this was going to either come up in a comment or someone. So I was thinking, as we do, the other side of things, like, well, Lisa, how do you be grateful for like really shitty things that are happening and all of the horrible stuff in the world that's going on? And I was like, God, like, how do I even answer that? And I sat with that for a minute, and I thought, you know what? If gratitude is an attitude, then you can be mad at the thing that happened. Hey, Carmen, you can be mad or upset or have an attitude that the thing is not productive or like it's horrible that's happening to someone. The thing is you can still have an attitude of gratitude while something horrible is happening. I know it sounds counter or weird, but it's like the thing is happening regardless your attitude. Okay, wait, no. Life is a wave. So the waves are going to come. A good thing's going to come up, the wave of bueno, and then it's going to dip down like this. So this is life. Stuff is happening all the time. Good stuff, bad stuff, which I don't really like good and bads, but like for those ups and downs, waves, ups and downs, ups and downs. So this is life. But you and your gratitude can stay steady, because it's an attitude that you're bringing to the things that are happening. So that's how I want to. Tell me what you think about that, because I had to like really adjust my own thinking, because I was like, oh yeah, how are you grateful for like the horrible stuff? But it's like, if you also remember that everything's a wave and that this too shall pass, that horrible thing will transform itself into something else. And the faster you bring gratitude to it, the faster you bring the attitude of love to it, the faster it's actually going to transform. So you're using gratitude as medicine to move through things faster, because you're literally putting on the lens of what is good here. And can be, look, I mean, I feel grateful and blessed that maybe I haven't been through the most horrific thing. And excuse me if I don't know I've been through my own heartbreaks, my own suffering. So that's all I know. And it's not about comparing suffering. It's about remembering to be in gratitude, the attitude of gratitude. All right, so here we go. If you're here and you want the card, okay, Michael, I've got you at 5. All right, let's do the animals today. Jamal, I got you at 4. All right, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The ant. Michael, you got the ant. I sent you a message last night, by the way. 32. The ant. I mean, wow. First of all, this is great. The ant is about patience. And I was saying things like, when you're stuck in traffic, train yourself to be great, like come up with like I'm grateful for, like bring gratitude and thank you and those things closer to your habits. So when you're waiting, like this thing is when you're having patience, to bring gratitude there. And what was I going to say? Oh, I was going to say, I do think that if you are interested in anything I've said here to bring you closer to happiness and joy and more things of what you want, try a gratitude journal every day in the morning to write down 3 things. Or if you have a family and you have evening dinner time, see if you can just go around the table and say one thing that you're grateful for on all days and Thanksgiving Day. Like, why do we wait one day out of the year to do this? Ant can carry a leaf over hundreds of miles just to get back to the anthill. Ants in Africa will strip a forest bare when food is scarce. It takes them a year. Ants' medicine is the strategy of patience. Michael, patience. Patience does have rewards. It says there in big letters with an exclamation. Ant people have a knowing about the sweet victory at the end of the line. I think this is just that reminder to stay steady. Stay in an attitude of gratitude. Like, that patience right now is so important for the journey that you're on and creating the art that you're doing. If you haven't checked out Michael's art, Tino Art right here, he's on Instagram. Check it out. He's doing big things. If you have ant medicine, so here it tells you, start to eat slowly and deliberately. And yeah, which reminds me, I started fasting, pretty hardcore this last year, but I've been practicing fasting over the last 2 or 3 years. And I noticed, like, when I'm doing my 20-hour fast and I come to eat my meal, it's almost like habit now. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this food. And it's such a moment to remember, like, I'm so grateful for it because I hadn't been like over satiating myself or indulging. It's like, wow, I'm so grateful for this food. And again, why do we wait to do something like that? Bring gratitude into blessing your food. Bring gratitude into the shower when you have this amazing hot water hitting your body. Bring gratitude to the person that is holding you, because that is a gift to be in the arms of someone. Bring gratitude to your favorite coffee that you brought back from New York. Let's sip it. Here we go. All right, Jamal, number 4. Michael, what do you think about that? If you're still here, let me know. Yes, Baron at 22, I see you. I'm checking the numbers. I love how you cross platforms, girlfriend. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. The moose. Jamal, number 11. That's the sacred number. 11. We've got the moose. Also, I want to make this mention that I might be picking a card for you because you put that number, but this collective energy for today is a unique group of people that only exists right now at this space and time. And so pay attention to other people's words because they are also yours. This is very unique collection. So ant is maybe Michael pulled it, but he pulled it for all of us. Where can you find patience in your life? Where can you really slow down and be more grateful for the food you're eating? And look at it. It's eating its little like piece of the leaf right there. Here's the moose, by the way. Look at that guy. Wow. The moose. Jamal and everyone. This is self-esteem. The moose. Moose medicine people have the ability to know when to use the gentleness and when to activate the stampede. They understand the balance between giving orders to get things done and having the willingness to do things themselves. The wisdom of moose medicine is akin to the grandfather warrior who has long since put away his war paint and is now advising the young bucks to cool their blood. Moose medicine is often found in elders who have walked the good red road and have seen many things in their earth walk. Their joy lies in being the teachers of their children and in being the first ones to give encouragement. This is not to say that moose medicine people do not use their wisdom to warn as well as to give praise, because they do. Moose medicine people know what to say, when to say it, and to whom. Wow. Stepping into your grandfather energy, I mean, that's something to be grateful for too, is wisdom, lessons lived, and to feel secure in that. Also, I find more secure we are in who we are, the more gracious we can be with acknowledging others and their growth and seeing. I know that, oh, Alex, if you're still here, hi. I know that the more I became secure in myself, the more I felt really confident in raising others up. And there wasn't no more battle. There was no more competition. It was actually the complete opposite. And so much of why I called my program Rise is that I want to rise together. Like, let's go, you know. Oh, by the way, Rise stands for Release, Imagine, Share, and Evolve. And it's for men and women. And it's starting in March. And we have starting to fill up. It's a 90-day program for self-mastery. So if you are interested in that, get in touch with me, because I am very excited about the collection of people that we're going to have this time. It's going to be amazing. All right. Berna 22, 1, 2. Jamal, let me know what you thought about all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. The fox. I was going to freak out if you got the owl. I saw your message. I just didn't have time to respond yet. Verna 25, the fox. Look at this guy. Alert. That's what he looks like to me. Alert, aware of his surroundings or her surroundings. Number 25, we're talking about attitude of gratitude. By the way, I just pulled the owl. I opened up to it. It's deception. You can look that up. So yeah. And if you're just joining and you want an animal card, you can just drop a number in the chat. And also, make sure you at least write one thing that you're grateful for here in the chat windows, because today we're talking about gratitude. The fox is about camouflage. Interesting. If fox has chosen to share its medicine with you, it is a sign that you are to become like the wind, which is unseen, yet able to weave into and through any location or situation. Love that. It's like shape-shifting. It's like mastery. It's like you don't see Berna coming, but she is a force to be reckoned with. Use your cunning nature in a positive way. Keep silent about who and what and why you're observing. In learning the art of camouflage, you need to test your abilities to pull this off. Interesting. You know, I think it is a really great practice to go unseen sometimes, especially if you have like a very open, big personality. I think to learn how to navigate all terrain and to be unseen, to be seen, to be loud, to be silent, to be quiet, you know, like learn all of these animals have such great gifts to give us. They're all telling us the masteries of different parts of how to move through nature. I don't know if they experience gratitude. I think that they as in animals, yeah, they don't feel, but I know that they're excited if they make a kill or move through. Oh no, I really hope that didn't get rid of the sound, did it? We have this issue. I put my thing on airplane mode. It should be fine. Okay. So, Berna, what do you think about the fox? Fox energy, camouflage. And being grateful for all of the ways that you can be. You know, we're talking about all this gratitude towards something else. What about what do you appreciate about yourself? You know, all the ways that you are, all the lessons that you've learned, all of the, you know, actually one of in that appreciation meditation that I shared with you, she asked at the very end, what do I appreciate about who I am and how I show up in the world? And then she said, and then the second question was, how can I show myself appreciation more often? Those are great questions just for all of us to take to grow as people, you know, for your own self mastery, mind mastery. All right, so moving on, La Sagonia, I think I saw you at 33 master number. I saw a lot of 22s and 33s this last week, by the way. Hey, Elaine, do you want a card? 33, yeah, here we go. Okay, I had that at 2. Okay, 2. I had that at 22, so I just counted from there at 33. Okay, wolf. Boom, howling at the moon. I saw the moon last night. The moon's been like wild lately. All right. Oh, Lasagonia, are you ready? It's so amazing. Wolf as teacher. You're such a teacher. Wow. And teachers know, you know, the teacher knows how to be a student. The student, you know, I always say, like, I have one friend that calls me a guru. I always laugh at her. I was like, stop doing that. Because I feel like an infinite student. An infinite. And it's just like, I know that a true master is always one who's open to learning. But I guess I can still be maybe a teacher as well. Okay. So, teacher, if you have drawn the wolf card, you may be able to share your personal medicine with others. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. As you feel wolf coming alive within you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand your uniqueness or path. La Sagonia, put your group here. If you're still listening, put your group. I would love everyone to join over there. She's a huge inspiration, everyone. La Sagonia, vegan Princess Joseph. I love your perspective and the work that you have done to get to where you are. It's very pure and just really inspiring. And I'm grateful for all of, actually, you know, speaking of grateful, I'm grateful for all the ways that you've, you know, elevated this group and my community with your amazing wolf energy. Thank you so much. All right, Liz, I think I saw you right here at 3. 1, 2, 3. We always have time for you. Antelope. Excuse me. Antelope 37. Oh, interesting. Oh, we're getting things we haven't gotten in a while. This is, or ever, which is great. I feel like a new energy is coming. Antelope. Action. ACTACTION. Action. Action. Well, that's what this thing said. One of the things I was reading was like, you got to stop, be in your senses, so listen, and then do, you know, pray and move your feet. I think, you know, there's a lot of manifesting out there, people talking about manifesting, like the law of attraction, calling it in. I'm all about pray and move your feet. I'm all about talk it, think it, and do something. So action, and be grateful for all of it, the little tiny actions. If the more grateful you are for the little things and being present in every tiny grain of sand of your life, then you notice, I mean, that's what my 30 Days to Change program is all about. 5 minutes a day, small action has huge impact. So let's see what Antelope teaches us. The Antelope energy is, Antelope knew that humankind would survive the Ice Age. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Antelope signifies knowledgeable action. That's the key word, knowledgeable action. Antelope is the symbol of the antenna of your hair, which attaches to the great mystery by its long cords of light. Looking at Antelope, you become aware of your mortality and the short time span you have on this planet. With this in mind, you must act accordingly. Proper action pleases the great mystery. Antelope medicine is the knowledge of life's circle. Knowing of the death, Antelope can truly live. Action is the key and essence of living. And I think that's such a beautiful segue into gratitude. I mean, if you back to like the gift of every day, the gift of every second, if we know how to appreciate gifts and say, thank you, oh my God, that was so nice of you to think about me. Can we bring that same attitude of gratitude to every single day as a gift? Taking the action because you know the circle of life, taking in and drinking this beautiful life, the beauty of it all, like just really, really infuse your everything with gratitude. And that's kind of where I think I'm going to leave today. I'm feeling this passion behind. I am so grateful for this moment to stop in my life and reflect on gratitude because I hadn't done it in a long time, and I really, really, really feel so much more like oomph and power underneath my own desire to like even up my gratitude more. Like I'm definitely gonna do more gratitudes every day. Um, Tell me what's a takeaway? What are you grateful for? Let me see. I wasn't. I wish I could see oh, send me a photo. Post a photo, Liz. I would love to see it. I'm sure it's so beautiful. You're always in the most beautiful environments. Um, Currently on a beautiful state park if you have time. 3, yeah, grateful for you. Thank you, Liz. I'm so grateful for you. Berna, grateful for you. Lesagoni, I'm so grateful for you. Elaine, I'm grateful for you. Everyone who's here. Ronnie, I'm so grateful for you. Um, Jamal, I'm grateful for you. Everyone who joined, if I don't know your first name, I'm grateful. Alex, Carmen, Tino, Michael, I can't pronounce. Hassan, grateful for you. Shama, grateful for you. I'm grateful for my breath, my life. And I wish you all a magical day. And if you want more of what I am dishing out here, if you want to metamorphize your life, I am currently taking applicants for the RISE program. It's a 90-day program for self-mastery. It's a beautiful arc of the program. We go deeper into learning who you are, how to navigate this world, your mind, and really just turning any negative thinking into positive action, as well as turning that inner critic into your inner coach. You know, I really am going to get up in there. We're going to tweak the knobs. It's a really fun program. It's limited to 14 people. There's a few spots left. It starts in March, but you'll have touch points between now and then. So one love, everyone. And what are you grateful for today? And I'll see you next week. All right.